All right, so today you'll be starting uh, the digital learning activity 1.1.2. And I just wanted to show you a few uh, tricks or tips or hints in order to make these projects go smoothly as you continue working on them. So the first one is that some of the steps say to check off things on your backlog. So if we look down at um, step 19 here, it says check off items in your backlog. And we haven't really talked about what a backlog is, but we're going to have backlogs on every single project this year, whether I assign the project to you like these two have been, or the project is more open-ended, like you are creating what you want to make. So in this initial backlog, it gives us kind of a checklist of things that we want our program to be able to do. I'm going to highlight and copy and paste just the checked boxes. I think I'm going to do that. There we go. So I'll use Control C to copy it, and then I'm going to go to Google Keep. If you've never gone here before, you can just in your search bar type in Google Keep or keep.google.com. Either one will get you to a screen that looks like this. You might not have any notes yet, but if you right up here take a note, you can paste what those things that your program needs to do are, and then in the three dot menu, you can show checkboxes. And if you do that, all of a sudden we can now actually check things off as we complete them, which will kind of let us know if we're on track or if we're finished making our app. So I'm going to title this one 1.1.2 because that's the project number, backlog, and then I'll just leave it open like this on a tab while I'm working, so that after I get through, let's say the first, 5 or 6 steps in this project, I might go over here and say, okay, now I have that part of my project done. And so that's a good way to organize our work. The second thing that I want to show you is that working in these trinket windows is pretty small. And so some of you last week split screened the instructions on one screen and then you went like full screen for the trinket on a different screen. I'm going to show you another way to do that, which is to just go straight to trinket.io. And once you get here, I highly encourage you to log in because that'll allow us to save our work and then sign in with Google. And if you do that, then you can just use your school account. It won't be an issue. And so when you make a new trinket for the first term, at least, we're going to be using this blocks coding language. And so when you click new trinket, go down to blocks. And now this is its own tab with a lot more room than is given to you within the instructions. And so then that would be another good thing that you can read. Okay, create 2 variables, and then go over to this trinket tab and actually make those variables and do all the coding. Here you can save your project, so you can write the name of it, your last name, and then what that does is it then is saved among all these. These are just examples. They're not actually mine, but then you'll be able to navigate back to them later and share them just like you did the first one and give me a link once you are completed. So those are 2 tips in order to help us with activities long after this one that we're starting today. Thank you for watching.